Still got your pearls hanging by my bedside. Still got your lips on paper in a trash now. I never knew love could be so sweet. I never knew it would sting.
Hi everybody, welcome to my Big Tidy Up. My name's DeDe. Thanks for checking out my channel today. Now I know I probably don't need to explain this because you could probably already tell, but the cough, the cold, the throat, the saga continues. And now I think I'm about to lose my voice. But you know what? We got to press on because I have a long list of things that need to be done today. I need to get to the grocery store. I have a major grocery haul I need to do. And I need some of those items for a recipe that I'm doing today. I also need to replace some items that were damaged that I did myself. Here's just a sneak peek of what I've done. So I want to be searching for those today. I also have some cleaning, organizing. I just got all the things to do today. So without any further ado, let's get this day started. Let's get some shopping, cleaning, organizing, see if we can find some replacements, and let's get tidy. Okay, friends, here's my damaged goods. So when I'm out today, I'm going to be looking for 3 produce crispers. Now I had these crispers and I just absolutely loved them. They were stackable, you could vent them. Well, I put them in the dishwasher and this is what happened. Now I know you're going to come for me and say, DeDe, you shouldn't have put them in the dishwasher. I know, you're right. I probably shouldn't have. But here's the thing, I've been putting them in the dishwasher from the moment I got them. In my old dishwasher, not my new one. And remember I said before we got rid of it, I said, you know, it's just not cleaning well. And even when it would go through a whole cycle and wouldn't shut down or start beeping in the middle of a cycle, when I would open up and pull out the clean dishes, they didn't even feel that hot and they weren't drying real well, like there hadn't been that much heat in there. And you know, we haven't changed the water temperature. It's the same water temperature that we've had. She's just a much more powerful machine. And I didn't realize that's what would happen. So I do want to replace these. Now I can use these little baskets here. I'll save these for storage. And this one right here, well, she was spared because it was full of garden produce. I just had this sitting without a lid in the refrigerator. So I can use this little plastic container. So I can save 4 things, but the rest, they're going to be trashed. So I am going to go by Ollie's, see if they have something. And there's a little store by Ollie's that has a lot of kitchen items and little gizmos and things. So hopefully they'll have some. If not, I'll check at Walmart when I get groceries. And if I don't have any luck, I'll just have to wait till I get to a Home Goods or get to Amazon. And
I never knew love could pass. Tomorrow comes and you are not around. Feels uneasy. Oh, Emily, when did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the magic stop for us? Oh, but Emily, you are the part of me I feel.
you know, I can't even remember the last time I was here in Ollie's. I think maybe the last time I was here, I was recording with you guys. And you know, I don't know that I'm going to find any crispers here today, but I did want to go here and the store next door before I head into the grocery store and then have to leave all my groceries in the car to look afterwards. Look at these little garbage cans with the cute little colored handles. Now those are super cute. And you know, if I hadn't set up that drawer system for the toys for my grandkids in the basement, those might have been a good option.
When did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the magic stop for us?
Oh, there's some more of them. Would somebody come to Ollie's and buy these? These are just too cute not to be used for something. I just love them, but I don't need them. Well, I am headed to the store next door to look because there are no crispers here, but they do have their Christmas out. And I love Christmas. But friends, I'm not there yet. I mean, I'm not even close to being there. And I've seen people in here with Christmas in their cart. And I know it's a good idea to buy things early when there's a good selection, but I just can't wrap my head around it yet. And so for those of you buying all the good Christmas decorations right now, just leave me a little something something when the time comes for me to start my shopping, okay?
For love or pity, let me know now. 'Cause your love made me go blind. What am I hearing? Saying you're moving back. When were you gonna tell me that? What am I hearing?
Well, strike two, nothing here either. So I'm just going to head to Walmart. I'll get my groceries, look at Walmart. And you know, there are so many great things about living in a small town. And I wouldn't change my slower pace life. But it isn't always easy to find what you're looking for when you don't have a lot of places to choose from.
How could we move on? Move on. Why you wanna let me go now? Are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me know now. 'Cause your love made me go blind. Why are you playing? We ain't got the time. Tell me now if you want out. What are you saying? Come on and spit it out. I'm about to lose my mind again. How did you stop loving me? How is that even possible? How could we let love go?
Oh, look, friends, it's a fall holiday display packed with goodies full of empty calories, probably no nutritional value whatsoever. Yes, please, and thank you. And let's remember, friends don't judge friends, okay?
For love or pity, let me know now. 'Cause your love made me go blind. Why you wanna let me go now? Are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me know now. 'Cause your love made me go blind.
Well, no replacement crispers today, but the groceries have been secured. I'll get them hauled into the house and then I'll show you everything I picked up. Well, here is the grocery haul for today. Now, this may not seem like that terribly much for you if you're from a big family, but for just the two of us and two little grandsons that come a couple of days a week, it's quite a bit. And considering I really didn't even buy any meat because we have all of our meat already frozen, I just picked up a couple of pounds of hamburger meat and a few things for the boys. But this is the haul today. I did pick up this candy because I am going to be doing my fall mix and kind of updating my coffee cocoa cider bar, which is why I bought more of the little Keurigs for the cocoa. And I did pick up a few things for my fall baking. And let me tell you guys, if you have never tried taking 1 can of this pumpkin and 1 box of spice cake mix them together, put it in a loaf pan. Oh my goodness, it is the simplest, easiest pumpkin bread or muffins you're ever going to make. Nothing to it. And if I zhuzh it up, I could throw in a dash of vanilla, but super simple. So I wanted to pick that up. The marshmallows are for the cocoa bar. I needed some dairy, different things for the recipe I'm doing today. Always need lunch meat. These are for the little fellas and the little fellas. A few little soup items, some produce, and they're mowing next door. Sorry. And, oh yes, it's time to transition upstairs to the Dunkin' pumpkin spice coffee and just a few little other things. So I'm just gonna get these things put up and then I'm gonna go ahead and get my Crockpot recipe started.
Every time you walk away from me, I want you. How could I want you more? Or when did I lose my perspective? Oh God, have I lost it? But my cravings for you so shameless, can't get enough. I've lost you. But I need you.
Well, here's everything I'm using for my recipe today, and what I'm making is a homemade spinach and artichoke dip with bacon, and basically I'm just going to dump everything into the crock pot and call it good. Now I will do a rough chop of the artichokes, but that'll be the hardest thing I do to this recipe. It really is a recipe I made up myself. It's a combination of a couple of other recipes I've seen, and the only thing I really measure is the garlic and the ranch powder. I use a tablespoon of the garlic, since I'm not using fresh garlic, and I use a tablespoon and a half of the ranch powder, which is equivalent to about a half a packet. And that seems to be the perfect ratio where you get the good kick of the ranch, but it's not real salty. And what I love about this recipe is, yes, it makes an amazing spinach artichoke dip that we enjoy that way, but I will also keep some of it back, and then I will stuff it in between 2 chicken breasts, drizzle a little bit of the artichoke oil that I'll save, and cook it in the oven. Oh my goodness, it's amazing.
Look away. Somehow you turned my life completely upside down. And since you've been gone, there's no peace of mind. A foolish heart and healing thought I would be fine. No matter where I lay my head, another town, another bed. No matter what I do, I'm still gonna be dreaming of you. No matter who I try to love, it's always you I'm thinking of. No matter what I do, I'm still gonna be dreaming of you. Your silhouette dancing on the
I've already decorated my coffee/cocoa/cider bar for the fall, but I do want to add some seasonal coffees, some cocoa, and then just a few goodies. Now, in the past, I put entirely too much stuff out for the fall, and when Christmas season comes, I'll ramp it up. But like I said earlier, I'm just not there yet.
No matter where I lay my head, another town, another bed. No matter what I do, I'm still gonna be dreaming of you. No matter who I try to love, it's always you I'm thinking of. No matter what I do, I'm still gonna be dreaming of you. Nobody got the magic to
Okay, Tidy Uppers, this is not a cooking show. I repeat, this is not a cooking show. Even though I am in the kitchen a lot today, I do want to go ahead and fill this little canister with marshmallows since we'll be having coffee a little bit more often and get it set out. And I do want to make my fall mix real quick. It's super simple, not even an exact recipe. I just take some autumn mix, Reese's Pieces, craisins. I've got some peanuts. I'll use the rest of those. And then when it gets a little bit later on, I like to pick up the M&Ms that are specialized for fall, like the marshmallow M&Ms or the pumpkin pie M&Ms, and I'll incorporate them in the mix as well a little bit later on. But they didn't have any of those out right now, so I just want to do that. And then I'll put it all on the cocoa coffee cider bar and call it good.
It's always you I'm thinking of. No matter what I do, I'm still gonna be dreaming of you. No, no, no. Yeah, yeah. I'm still gonna be dreaming of you. When you were leaving, I need you even more than I did before. You had the last word when you
Now, I have never bent this bowl and filled a canister this way, and why I would decide to do it on a video, I don't know. This could have been a complete disaster, but luckily I did not spill any. No candy was harmed in the filming of this video.
You drive me crazy, I want you to stay here. You'll be the death of me still, you're my medicine. Yeah, I need it, you light my fire just to put me out.
Well, I may not get everything done today on my to-do list, but one thing that I definitely want to check off is tackling the garage. The counter needs cleaned up. A lot of it's from fall projects and crafts that I've done. I've got some things sitting out that need to be put up to their home. I've got boxes that need to be broke down. And then I do want to come out here and organize one of my husband's barbecue cabinets. Now he keeps a couple of cabinets for his barbecue supplies, and every so often I just need to come out here and do a quick little tidy up. And today's the day for this cabinet. Well, the cabinet is done and I'm just working my way down. And I know it looks like I'm just throwing trash on the floor, but I promise I'm not. There's a trash can. You just can't see it. I am going to end up sweeping the floor, but I promise I'm not just pitching trash. I don't know if you can tell with the lighting here in the garage, but this counter was a filthy mess. So I ended up spraying it and wiping it twice. That's what it took to get it clean.
Can't live without you. All my friends reassure that it's obvious, and that maybe I'm wasting my time, but I gotta try.
Now, before I head in, I did want to tidy up one of the little fella's car seats. I didn't have the snack lid secure, so we had a little bit of a spill. And I am going to use my portable vacuum. And I had a couple of you guys ask me why I didn't list it as one of my Amazon favorites in last week's video. Well, the thing is, I haven't had it for a real long time, and I've only used it for cleaning out crumbs in the silverware tray, cleaning out some hair and some containers in the bathroom, so I really didn't know how sturdy it was, and I thought, using it on this car seat, it'll be a good test. Well, it worked well cleaning up the cracker crumbs. My front passenger floorboard has a little bit of dirt and gravel, so I'll give it a try there too. Well, it did a great job up here too, but I still want to test it out just a little bit more before I call it a favorite. Time for a dip update. It is looking so tasty. You can just keep it on low. You can always add water to make it thinner if that's your preference. And you know, sometimes I'll throw a little mozzarella on the top at the end if I'm feeling fancy. Well, reality has set in, and I'm realizing that this cough, cold, sore throat saga is taking a little bit more out of me than I thought it would, so I do want to make sure I get this room dusted and this coffee closet cleaned out. Now, you wouldn't think that the coffee closet itself would get that dirty, but it really does, especially when you use like powdered creamer or Splenda. That stuff just seems to float in the closet and land everywhere. And that closet got out of control before, so I am bound and determined not to let that happen again. Well, Tidy Uppers, that's a wrap for today. Now, I didn't get all the boxes checked on my to-do list today, but that's okay, because tomorrow is a new day. And I did get that done back there. I sure do appreciate you being here. Please take care of yourself. And until I see you in the next one, stay tidy.